There has been a very strong reaction to the news that the whole of the Clifton Hill Sports Centre site, including the ski slope, will be sold. A meeting on Tuesday saw Exeter City Council vote to include all of the land at Clifton Hill as part of the site to be marketed for a mixed residential development. The council says the cash generated from the sale will be used to fund upgrades to leisure facilities across the city, but also to fund the repairs to the fire-damaged Riverside Leisure Cen. Councillors said during the meeting that an alternative ski slope site in the city should be found in order to save the existing ski club. Protesters hold up signs urging the council to save our ski slope. But ski club members and other sports center users reacted angrily to the news on social media. Exeter's dry ski slope image, Anita Merritt, Exeter Green Party, also criticized the sale, saying that the genuine representation of the people is on a slippery slope in the city. The party also tweeted an ridiculous claim from Exeter Labour that excluding the ski slope from the Clifton Hill sale could reduce potential income from £9 million to £4 million. Loss of a 30-yard sliver of land, about 8% of the land, worth £5 million. Really, councillors heard that about £9 million could be generated from the sale of the Clifton Hill site, but that would nearly have. If the ski slope land was not included in the sale, and unless the council generated best value, then Riverside would more than likely be mothballed as they could not afford to repair it. A petition of 2,600 signatures against the decision to sell off the ski slope was presented at the start of the meeting by ski club member Valerie Jarrett, who called on the council to exclude the ski slope from the sale, saying that the stark reality was that the ski club stay at Clifton Hill or they have to close, and that proposals for a virtual ski centre at Exeter Arena were not good enough. Volunteers at Exeter Ski Club Image, Anita Merritt, CLLR Chris Musgrave proposed that the council's own place scrutiny committee recommendation to exclude the ski slope from the land that would be put up for sale be adopted. The Green Party councillor said, "This is a chance for you to put your money where your mouth is if you want to make Exeter more active. You will be letting the residents down with such an unpopular decision, so please do the decent thing and prevent the sale of the ski club." Watch below. A protest against the closure of Clifton Hill. CLLR Andrew Ledbetter, leader of the Conservative group, added, "Scrutiny, local members, and huge numbers of people want this to be saved. We have been lectured tonight about how green the Labour group are, how they listen to people, and how they want to encourage leisure and activity, so listen to the local members and scrutiny and vote to save this." Liberal Democrat councillor Kevin Mitchell added, "Labour members have argued in the past that better swimming facilities could help produce a world-class swimmer, but I argue we could have a world-class skier if we keep this." Climate change campaigners gather at Exeter's Guildhall, but CLLR Pete Edwards, the Labour leader of the council, said that if the ski slope land was removed from the sale, the total land value of the site would be reduced by around £5 million, and that the amendment would mean the council could not afford to repair the Riverside. Chairman of the Place Scrutiny Committee, CLLR Luke Sales, said that despite voted in favor of excluding the ski slope land when the committee met, regrettably he had to support the sale of the whole site. He said, "I cannot support the amendment because of the balancing act and the weighing up of selling this or not repairing the Riverside. But we are desperate to work with the ski club to relocate you and find you a new location, and I believe it will be a real one, not a virtual one." Exeter Ski Club at Clifton Hill CLLR Natalie Vizard, who represents the Newtown and St. Leonard's ward in which Clifton Hill lies, said that with a heavy heart, it pained her not to vote for CLLR Musgrave's amendments. She said that saving the ski slope put the Riverside in jeopardy, but saving the Riverside meant the ski club was under threat, but added, "A ski club must be retained for the city." She was supported by CLLR Richard Branston, who said, the council should secure an alternative ski slope site in Exeter. Angry reaction after plans revealed that could close plays areas in Exeter. Councillors voted against the amendment to not sell the ski slope land by 23 votes to 9, with all Labour councillors present voting against the amendment, with the Conservatives and the sole Liberal Democrat and Green councillors in favour. Two further amendments, one to keep more of the green space from being sold, and a second that if the cost of the sale of the land was lower than £8.5 million, the lowest cost estimate for the sale, then it would come back to full council, were lost as well. CLLR Ollie Pearson said the latter amendment would negate the council's ability to get best value for the land, and CLLR Edwards told CLLR Musgrave to stop playing silly games with your list of amendments. After nearly 3 hours of debate, CLLR Edwards proposed that the recommendation of the executive, to sell the whole of the land at Clifton Hill, be accepted. CLLR Matthew Vizard backed him, saying, "Painful though the decision is, I cannot vote against it, with the impact being the mothballing or permanent closure of the Riverside and lack of investment in any other facilities in the city. The ski slope site is important to the value of the site, but none of us relish this horrible decision on an enormously difficult issue." Riverside Leisure Center jaw-dropping garden bridge and 12,000 homes vision for Exeter portfolio holder for health and well-being, communities and sport, CLLR Phil Bialek, added, "We need the extra investment to keep the Riverside Leisure Center open, and contrary to other questions to be asked tonight, we do intend to keep it open." Councillors voted by 23-9 to sell the whole of the Clifton Hill site, to allocate a budget of £200,000 for ground investigation works, and to allocate a further capital budget of £4.4 million for the full replacement of the flat roof and rebuild of the floor structure surrounding the pool at the Riverside Swimming Pool and Leisure Centre. Riverside Leisure Center roof. The full repairs to the fire-damaged Riverside Leisure Center will cost £5.6 million, but there is a £1.2 million underspend in other leisure budgets the council has.